So one of the prophecies before the coming of Mashiach is that the pocket will be empty of even a coin. So the literal way to interpret that is poverty, and God forbid there are people that need. We help them and give tzedakah, give charity to them for sure. But in our context, we could say a little bit tongue-in-cheek, a little bit in a light-hearted way, that not to have a coin in the pocket, well, where is the coin? So if the coin is in a virtual space, okay, that's one way. But we said that we have a currency that maybe we can connect to it on a there's wealth that we don't have to physically possess. Like we said of gold, that the best use of gold is to use it for the construction of the temple, the third and eternal holy temple. So if I had a certain amount of gold and I gave it, I dedicated that gold, so I'm getting the reward at every moment for that gold that I gave. It's in our stead. Still, it's in my stead. That's still that gold that was given. So too now with the tzedakah that I give, the charity that I give, it's get merit for it, to give someone a livelihood, which is the greatest form of tzedakah, of charity, according to Maimonides. So these things are it's not like it's a spiritual portfolio of sorts that it's there for sure. It's there. It's easier to think about it in terms of the dedication of gold. So when we talk about that all the gold in the world is a certain amount of gold, and that Moshe is apportioning it, and Joseph is saying that this is at this time is the good and just value for it. So now we're saying that gold is maybe not even in my possession. Maybe that gold is already dedicated, or maybe even just set aside. It's called hektish, set aside for a holy purpose, to be used in the building of the temple, speedily in our days. And this is the best kind of portfolio that there is, a wealth portfolio assessment, management, is that it's dedicated for that purpose, set aside for that purpose. So when you talk about wealth management, what is wealth management? The Kabbalah of wealth management is that first we have the awareness of doing it for the sake of the right purpose, and also that as apportioned is decided upon by Moses. But also that this is for a future state, and what future state is not of. So you have retirement that's my personal future state in time, but the collective future state in time is is again this dedication of all wealth for holy pursuits. And in the future, what will be the commodity that would be is the occupation will be Torah learning.